Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Ivy English. I'm Bruce.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
And we three, today and tomorrow,
Yay.
will be talking about plants in culture and mythology.
Which sounds boring, but dude, plants are the basis of all life on Earth. So actually, it's very, very basic to
and
our
mythology
existence.
is so interesting.
Yeah.
好，所以我们这一篇的中文标题是充满神话色彩的植物。好 ，plants 就是植物 ，mythology 是神话。
Now, today is January 27th. We can only do so much in one day, and you see it here on this page. Tomorrow, we continue on the 28th of January, talking more about plants in culture and mythology. So for now, I'll read through what we have here on today's lesson, the 27th. Plants are an essential part of our diet, and the ability to cultivate them for sustenance played a crucial role in the development of early civilizations. It was agriculture that transformed humans from nomadic hunter-gatherers into beings that established permanent settlements. Is it any wonder, then, that through the ages, numerous myths and legends about plants have sprung up? This article takes a cursory look into some of the most interesting ones. Well, the first one is bamboo. Bamboo is found mainly in Asian countries with a tropical climate, and its strength has led the Chinese to associate the plant with longevity and prosperity. In China and many other countries, it is also considered a symbol of good luck. The Japanese believe it can ward off evil, and it is used in various festivals. An intriguing bit of mythology surrounding bamboo in Japan is the ancient tale of Princess Kaguya. According to the legend, she was discovered as a baby inside a stalk of bamboo. The old couple who raise her watch her grow into a beautiful woman with many suitors. Although many ask her to marry them, she refuses. One full moon evening, she returns to the moon, the place she was originally from. Beans. For those who enjoy beans, it may come as a surprise that some cultures have linked the legumes to misfortune, evil spirits, and mortality. The ancient Romans and Egyptians held strong negative superstitions against fava beans, treating them as symbols of death. Blank, though, native tribes across America revered them. Cereal grains. In Western cultures, both the Romans and Greeks worshipped agricultural deities, with Ceres, Roman, and Demeter, Greek, being the main ones. Meanwhile, in Asia, numerous mythologies have centered on rice. Moreover, rice plays a symbolic role in religions throughout China, India, Thailand, and other nations.
Okay, so plants are an essential part of our diet. If you don't eat plants, you die. That's what it means. And the ability to cultivate them means to grow them and create more of them for sustenance, for staying alive, played a crucial role, not just an important role, but a life or death role in the development of early civilizations. Basically, if you wanted to be a settled group of people who lived in a city, you had to have nailed agriculture. You had to have been good at agriculture. Agriculture and cities go hand in hand.
好，所以呢，刚刚这个 Angela 用到一个是 nailed 哈 ，N-A-I-L 哈，那个就是搞定的意思啊，你一定要搞定这个农业这个东西啊。好，那我们看看这个句子，他说 plants are an essential part of， 那这个各位可以学起来哈，某个东西 is an essential part of something 啊，所以 plants 是我们的 diet， 我们的饮食里面一个不可或缺的部分啊，就植物、蔬菜之类的哈。然后呢 ，the ability 一个能力，这个能力是要干嘛呢？是要 to cultivate them， 栽种 cultivate 是栽种农作物的意思 them 就是指这个 plants 那 for sustenance 目的栽种的目的是把它们拿来当食物这个 for 是表示以什么为目的那 sustenance 就是维持生命或者健康所需要的东西通常就是指 food 或者是 nourishment 营养那 nourishment 是 nourishment 所以呢这个能栽种植物作为食物的能力怎么样呢这样的一个能力是 played a crucial role in the development of early civilizations 好所以这个能力呢那后面这个片语这个 collocation 也很常用各位可以把它背起来 to play a crucial role in the development of something 在某个东西的发展过程当中呢扮演了一个非常重要的角色crucial 就是非常重要的角色就是重要的意思crucial 好所以植物呢或者是栽种作物在 early civilizations 在早期的文明的发展当中呢扮演了非常重要的角色
It was agriculture that transformed humans from nomadic hunter-gatherers into beings that established permanent settlements. So we've been talking about a transformation in human civilization from hunter-gatherers. The women and the children stay in the cave or in a very simple home, and the men go out as a group and go hunting and then bring back the food. And very often these groups had to move around. We were talking about nomads earlier this month. But with agriculture, the planting of seeds and growing food and then consuming it, you don't move you don't move all the time from place to place. Normally you would stay in one place. And because of this, you would build a house or some shelter that was more permanent than what hunter-gatherers were able to build. So we call this a transformation. It completely changes the form or type of something. People changed from being nomads into being farmers.
好，那这个句子一开始呢是一种强调的句型我们称为分裂句It was something that 如何如何，意思就是说如何如何这件事情是靠这个 something 来达成的，所以它凸显的讯息是那个 something。那在这里凸显的讯息就是 agriculture， 所以是农业使得怎么样呢？使得后面这件事情成为可能。后面这件事情是 transformed humans from 什么什么 into 什么什么那 transform 就是使它转型所以 transform 这个X。把 X 使它转型，然后呢，怎么样转型法呢 ？From A into B， 从 A 转型到 B， 就是基本上这个就是这个句子的句型所以呢，是农业怎么样呢？它把人类转型 ，transformed humans， 从哪里转型到哪里呢？从一个 nomadic 游牧的 hunter-gatherers 狩猎采集者，把它转型成为 beings that established permanent settlements 把它转型成为一种生物这种生物它会 established 建立 permanent 是永久性的 settlements 是聚落或者是居住地好所以人类本来是狩猎采集者他会出去打猎的然后呢也没有种东西他就采集有什么可以吃就采集起来所以他们就比较没有固定的居所所以他们是游牧的但是因为有农业所以他们就变成了 established 他们就会建立比较长久性的一些聚落一些居住地 settlements
Is it any wonder then, is it a surprise then that through the ages, over time, numerous myths and legends, so many myths and legends and stories about plants have sprung up, have appeared?
And that's kind of fortuitous plants spring up
Yeah, that's why we call it spring, I guess. The plants spring up, they go boing, and there's a plant.
Yeah.
Not exactly. It just seems that way because you're like, oh my gosh, my plants aren't sprouting, and you go away, and then a week later you're like, oh look, they're here.
Yeah, 这个 spring up 这个用蛮有趣的啊，这植物好像突然冒出来 ，spring up 就是突然冒出来那种感觉，哈 ，to appear suddenly 哈，所以我们常常讲说，例如 the weeds sprang up overnight 啊，所以一夜之间野草都长出来了哈，冒出来了。好，那我们来看看这个句，他说 ，Is it any wonder then that 就是指 that 所要讲的这件事情有什么值得奇怪的吗？啊，既然如此，好像这件事情都没什么好值得奇怪了啊，叫做 Is it any wonder then that 如何如何？所以什么事情我们不觉得奇怪呢？就是 through the ages 就古往今来，经过这世世代代 numerous 有很多的神话 myths 还有 legends 传说 about plants， 所以这么长久以来有很多关于植物的神话或者是传说 have sprung up 冒出来了。
This article takes a cursory look into some of the most interesting ones. Cursory is short, a short time. The most interesting ones is what? The myths and legends.
好，所以这一句的这个 ones 最后这个句这个 ones 它指的是 myths and legends。然后呢，前面这个 takes a cursory look into something 这个也是很好用的一个 collocation 啊。Cursory 就是粗略的 hasty 啊 usually superficial 啊，它动作很 hasty 就是刚刚我们谈到它很快的 quick 啊 hasty hasty 然后它通常这个 superficial 很表面的一个 quick 一个 look 啊，所以 a cursory look cursory check 这都很常见。那这个字其实字根很好记啊，那 cur 就是 run 的意思，跑的意思。好，所以这个字跟另外我们电脑上面的 cursor 啊，你的游标是同一个字哈 ，cursor 是 cursor， 所以那个 cur 也是跑的意思啊。
Also, a river's current.Yeah,
那个水流，那个也是跑，这三个字的字根都完全一样哈。所以 takes a cursory look into something 就是我们粗略的看一下啊。所以我们粗略看一下最有趣的一些 myths and legends.
Bamboo. Bamboo is found mainly in Asian countries with a tropical climate, and its strength has led the Chinese to associate the plant with longevity, living a long time, and prosperity, having a lot of money or living well.
OK, 所以 bamboo is found 你可以看到 bamboo 啊，可以发现它主要是在 Asian countries 亚洲国家哈，而且是什么样的亚洲国家呢？是 Asian countries with a tropical climate 啊，是有热带气候的亚洲国家啊，特别多。然后呢 ，its strength 它的力量就是竹子哈，它的这个力量，也就是它的这个坚韧哈 ，has led the Chinese to 哈。lead someone to do something 就是让他们去做了这件事情，所以竹子的坚韧使得中国人 associate the plant with longevity and prosperity 好，使得中国人把这个植物跟什么联想在一起了呢？ To associate A with B 是把 A 跟 B 连在一起的好，所以中国人把这个 the plant 就是竹子跟什么联想在一起？跟 longevity 就是长寿好，那这个字啊，美式英文是念 longevity 哈，你不要念 longevity， 听起来怪怪的啊。然后呢 ，prosperity 一样，不要念 prosperity 哈 ，prosperity。那 longevity 是长寿 ，prosperity 是繁荣或者富庶。
In China and many other countries, that is bamboo, is also considered a symbol of good luck. It represents good luck.
Yeah, 好，那所以呢，在中国还有很多其他的国家呢。It 就是指 bamboo is also considered 也被认为是什么呢？好，后面不用再加 as 的 is considered 后面直接加补语，被认为是 a symbol of good luck 好，是一个好运的象征。
The Japanese believe it can ward off evil. It can prevent evil from getting to us. And it is used in various festivals. Actually, it's used in so many festivals across Asia, not just in Japan.Yeah,
所以 the Japanese 日本人呢 believe 他们相信 it can 竹子可以 ward off evil. Ward off 就是 to protect 或者是 defend yourself against something 通常是 against danger, against illness 或者 against attack. 所以中文可以把它翻成驱逐或者是这个赶走。所以日本人相信竹子可以这个 ward off evil 可以辟邪。然后呢 it is used 被用在 various 各式各样的 festivals 节庆里面或者庆典里面。
An intriguing bit of mythology surrounding bamboo in Japan. Now, we talked about some cultural facts about bamboo. Now we're going into the mythology. These are ancient legends or ideas that a culture has developed. So the original mythology is a long, long time ago. And for many people, mythology from any country or culture is intriguing. It's very, very interesting. It seems to draw you into it and fascinate you. This use of bamboo in Japan here's a representative story about it. It's an ancient tale. It's an ancient story about a princess whose name was Kaguya.
好，所以 intriguing 就是非常有趣的，引人入胜的，这个很好的翻译，引人入胜的。有一个引人入胜的 bit 就是一则，用来数这个不可数名词 mythology， 所以有一个很有趣的 mythology 神话，那 surrounding bamboo in Japan 围绕着竹子，所以在日本有一个围绕着竹子的很引人入胜的 mythology， 是什么呢？ is the ancient tale of 是一个很古老的故事，它是 princess 一个公主，这个 Kaguya 公主。
Now, according to the legend, according to this story, she was discovered as a baby inside a stalk of bamboo because, of course, bamboo is hollow. A stalk, we say a stalk of bamboo and not a trunk of bamboo because bamboo is actually grass and not a tree. So we talk about a stalk of grass or a stalk of wheat or a stalk of bamboo.
因为 bamboo 事实上是一种 grass， 它不是 tree， 所以我们用 stalk 这一个字，不是用 trunk 就是树干的。好，那各位还要注意到 according to the legend， 这里加的 the 是因为它特别指这一个 legend， 这个灰妖姬这个 legend， 那如果说你没有特别指哪一个 legend 的话，英文通常是讲 according to legend， 没有那个 the 的 according to legend 就是没有特别指哪一个传说，只是说传说中如何如何。好，所以这里呢是说根据这个传说，所以它有 the。根据这个传说呢 ，she was discovered as a baby， 她被发现的时候是个 baby， 而且是在一个竹子的茎里面，在 inside a stalk of bamboo。
The old couple who raised her, so now we know who found her. It's an old couple, and they raised the baby they found inside a stalk of bamboo. Watch her grow into a beautiful woman with many suitors. Now, they don't sit in chairs and watch her grow up. They're taking care of her, and they notice, they can't help but notice over time that she becomes a beautiful woman and has attracted many suitors, young men who are interested in her beauty at first and hopefully her personality later.
Yeah, 所以这 watch her grow 就是中文就可以讲看着她长大了，那个看着其实也是有一点点这个经历的那个感觉，所以这个抚养她的这个 old couple 老夫妇呢，看着她长大，那 watch 是一个感官动词，后面加受词之后再加可以加原形动词，就在这里，那通常的表示从头看到尾，看着她从小长到大，这个叫做 grow。那也可以加分词，那这里要加的话加现在分词，它就表示看她正在长大。好，但在这里他不是看着他正在长大，是看着他从小到大，所以应该是用原形动词 watch her grow。 然后呢，而且是 grow into a beautiful woman， 长成一位美丽的女人。那 with many suitors， 那当然身边就有很多的追求者， suitors 就是追求者。
Although many ask her to marry them, many of these men who are her suitors, she refuses. She's not interested in getting married.
Yeah, 那虽然很多人跟她求婚 ask her to marry them, she refuses, 她都拒绝了。
One full moon evening, one evening when there is a full moon, that bright full moon, she returns to the moon. What? The place she was originally from.
So she only came there to accompany this couple into their old age. That was her purpose.
Yep, and she managed to leave the moon and put herself inside a stalk of bamboo, probably knowing that the old couple would discover her, take care of her, but eventually she returned home on the moon.
Yeah, 所以有一个 full moon 就是满月的 evening 傍晚，他 returns to the moon， 他就回到了月亮去了。好，那后面滕魏格告诉你，月亮是怎么样？是 the place she was originally from， 他原来就是从这里来的啊，所以他原来是月球上来的。
Now there's beans. For those who enjoy beans, it may come as a surprise that some cultures have linked the legumes to misfortune, to bad things happening, to evil spirits, self-explanatory.
Devils and ghosts.
Right, and mortality, dying. I'm just going to quote a rhyme that I learned as a child. Beans, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. I'm going to say the people who associate beans with misfortune, evil spirits, and mortality are thinking about the farting.
Yeah， 好，可能因为这个豆子吃多了很容易排气，哈，所以像刚刚这个Angel 老师他小时候听这个，在美国就听到一个像有点像童谣或者这个小孩子常常会背的一个东西，哈，就是讲吃了这个豆豆呢，你就会排气啊。OK， 那我们看到这个句，他说 For those who enjoy beans， 好，对于这个喜欢吃 beans 的人来讲呢。It may come as a surprise that 这个也是各位可以学起来的啊。It may come as a surprise that 就是 that 所讲的这件事情可能会让你感到蛮吃惊的啊。你把整个片语背起来，不要去分析它的文法，你只要知道那个 it 就是指那个 that 子句啊。所以 it may come as a surprise that 这件事情也许会让你很吃惊。什么事情呢？ Some cultures 有一些文化 have linked the legumes 啊 ，legume 就是豆类或者豆科植物啊。那 link 就是连结，好，所以 link A to B 就是把 A 跟 B 连结，所以这里他们就是把豆类或植物呢连结到 misfortune 就是不幸，好 evil spirits 就是邪灵啊，邪恶的灵魂，邪恶的一些这个灵界的东西，还有呢 mortality 就是 death 啊，跟这些不好的东西连在一起。
The ancient Romans and Egyptians, going back into their civilizations, going back into their history, held strong negative superstitions against fava beans. One kind of legume is a fava bean, and it was feared by the Romans and Egyptians. They avoided it. Why? They treating them as symbols of death. Who knows why they felt that way, but Romans and Egyptians were very different civilizations, yet they had the same problem concerning fava beans.
好，所以 fava beans 就是蚕豆，好，所以古罗马还有这个埃及的这些人呢，好，所以这两个不同的文明，但他们都有同样的想法，这蛮有趣的。Held 就是他们拥有，他们有 strong 很强烈的 negative 是负面的 superstitions 一些迷信 against 好，这迷信是反对讨厌这个蚕豆的。那他们怎么样讨厌它呢？他们 treating them 就是指蚕豆哈 as 把他们当作什么呢？ treating them as symbols of death 当作死亡的象征。
Now, native tribes across America revered them. They worshipped them. They loved them.
Yeah, revere 就是 to have great respect for 尊崇。好，那但是另外一方面呢，美国的这些原住民，好 native tribes 这些原住民的这个部落部族呢 ，revered them， 他们却很尊崇蚕豆。
Now let's take a look at cereal grains.
谷类 ，yeah.
In Western cultures, both the Romans and Greeks worshipped agricultural deities. I'm sure you've been exposed to these ancient Roman and Greek mythology figures, with Ceres, who was Roman, and Demeter, who was Greek, being the main ones. Ones here refers back to that agricultural deities. And from Ceres, the Roman god of agriculture, today we have the word right above it, cereal, comes from the goddess's name.
Having to do with grain.
Right.
Yeah, 好，所以这个在西方的文化里面呢，罗马人跟希腊人他们都 worshipped， 他们都会敬拜 agricultural deities， 农业方面的 deities 就是神祇啊。那 with 有哪些呢？例如说罗马有 cereals 啊，那这个字就是我们刚刚看到 cereal 啊，那个谷类啊，因为 cereals 是谷类之神。然后呢，希腊是叫 Demeter 啊，那他们是 the main ones， 他们是主要的那些这个敬拜的农业的神祇。
Meanwhile, in Asia, numerous mythologies have centered on rice. If something is centered on, it means it's based on or is about.
Yeah, 同时 meanwhile 在亚洲呢，有很多的神话是以什么为中心呢？ Have centered on rice， 以米为中心，以稻米为中心。
Moreover, in addition, rice plays a symbolic role in religions throughout China, India, Thailand, and other nations. So, besides Rome and Greece, rice also is very important in China, India, Thailand, and other Asian nations. Rice is the most common cereal grain consumed in this part of the world, and therefore can play a symbolic role in religions. It will represent certain things or be used to show or to represent something.
好 ，moreover， 此外，稻米它也 plays a symbolic role， 它也扮演了一个象征性的角色啊，在宗教啊，各式各样的宗教里面，那这些宗教是哪里的宗教呢？ Throughout China 是中国啊 ，India 印度 ，Thailand 泰国，还有很多其他国家的宗教里面啊，这个米也扮演了一个象征性的角色。
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you did, you'll be looking forward to joining us again tomorrow as we continue talking about plants in culture and mythology. Till then,
Bye-bye.